I so welcome to the program State Affairs. I am Edmund, Obilo. When the time came, the people resolved to defend themselves. The men buried themselves in the heart of the forest, ambushing the wild. But lions went behind to attack the village from the other side. In a rise of gallantry, the women caged the lions. The forest is down, and the lions are caged. This is not a gender story or an allusion to the sentiment of equality. It is a matter of using opportunity and valor for societal realization. In this opportunity that I've got to explain a phenomenon of human existence, I implore you to consider the consequences of our actions in the face of globalization, a rising phenomenon that breaks borders and identities. Those who rise in such an economic order skewed against countries like Nigeria are those who understand their societies, re-engineering them for progress. Nigeria continues to insist on methods that arrest development. These methods favor a few and keep the majority in acute poverty. There is the tradition of daylight robbery of state funds by the ruling class. There is ethnic disharmony manipulated and deployed for political purposes. The methods are also lying, arbitrariness, hate, and inefficiency. While we take on the leadership, I recognize our journey so far and the obstacles being confronted. Kwame Nkrumah, knowing the miles we have attained and the distance to go, reminds us that those who would judge us merely by the heights we have attained would do well to remember the depths from which we started. In Nkrumah's admonition is a wake-up call for Africa to exceed the limits set for it by external forces as well as rising to reconstruct world affairs. Nigeria, having experienced the consequences of dictatorship, corruption, and unleadership in quote, remains a beacon of hope for Africa. By this, there is an urgent need to break through the heart of the wide and chain the lions of ethnicity, nepotism, terrorism, and deceit. Remember that W.B. Yeats, in his classical lines, as explained in 1921 in The Second Coming, talks about the falcon. The falcon cannot hear the falconer. Things fell apart, the center cannot hold. Mere anarchy is loosened on the word. For a future of hope, I call for a new Nigeria guided by a template for a new political and economic order. I envision the reconfiguration and enhancing of Nigeria's social formation. This is anchored on the creation of a transformative leadership. In a period like this, we need radical programs for knowledge generation and transfer. We cannot continue to neglect the urgency to develop appropriate economic institutions in the direction of an open society guided by a masses of educated people. I am talking about a fundamental political change in Nigeria. I mean changing the basic structure of society through constitutional means. To this vision, I commit the works of my hand. In the days ahead, I see a people flying so high. Because we fly, we will build aeroplanes. Nigeria will emerge as a beacon of global politics. We will pursue peace round the world and join humanity in the meeting of progress. There will be good schools for our children. The state will ensure the provision of health care, and our people will die no more. Our roads will be good, and our transportation system will create new definitions of standard. Hello. Fear no more. Rejoice! I see a redemptive Nigeria where no one will be homeless. There will be food, there will be water. Our children will wear good clothes, and poverty will be banished from the state. From Bere to Ajegunle, dynamic cities will emerge telling our historical journey. From Yola to Bomadi, there will be happiness. The Amajiris will return to school, and we will use their geniuses for national transformation. It is a journey ahead. Do not relent. It comes a time a people save themselves. Are you there? The radio man is on radio. It is Splash 105.5 FM, the Integrity Station. I am Edmund Obilo.